Well, on today's agenda of stuff that Cameron and I are going to try to tackle and not know what we're doing it, this air compressor in the Thunder Creek trailer, for some reason I think the belts came off back here or something.
Yeah, it don't make air pressure.
Yeah, so that looks like it might be a fun job to try to get to figure out why it's not doing the thing it's supposed to do. I got almost no idea what I'm doing. Cameron, what about you?
No, I just kind of planned on watching it, actually.
Yeah, I just work here, so. Well, there's a screw that probably comes off or something, right? Maybe. I don't know if this is what you do, but this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, that did something. Where's another one of them? Okay, Cameron, I did a thing. I don't know how you get the thing off of there. Why did they make this thing like nice detachable screws, but then not able to get it out of there? I got the belts back on. So I got other bad news. I dropped a screw to put the cover on way back down in Narnia. It's like long gone. Well, I got the belt back on and put back together. Moment of truth, see if it actually works. Or that I can get this engine running. Okay, the engine runs, but why would the exhaust or the thingy wasn't working? Well, we're gonna take a break from working so I can tell you guys about the sponsor of today's video. Factor 75. And when these guys reached out to me and said they wanted to sponsor my video, I was super excited because I was actually thinking about getting some myself. I like Factor because they have all clean ingredients, and I'm a bit of a health nut. When it gets to be busy season and I'm out in the field, I really don't have time to be making my own food and keeping things healthy. That's where Factor comes in. They have hundreds of different meals you can choose from. Factor cuts out the stressful meal planning and all the excessive prepping when you're trying to get out in the field. All you gotta do is have your little container here, pop it in the microwave, or I bet this would work popping in my little cab pot warmer, whatever you wanna call it. So I'm super excited to have these this spring and still being healthy instead of grabbing a bag of potato chips. All Factor meals arrive pre-made and ready in this nice box that they have insulated. I was a little skeptical that it was going to come warm and whatnot, but they had ice packs in there, and these ice packs ended up staying frozen for 2 days even after taking the food out and throwing it in the refrigerator. You know, for a super quick, simple, easy meal, that tastes pretty darn good. I want to say a big thank you to Factor 75 for sponsoring today's video. Use this code wherever JT's gonna put it on the screen for me for 50% off your first order. Link in the description below. How's the field bonding going? Whoa! Is that not working? It broke. What, Jed? You were driving the tractor? Cool sunglasses. Nope, not cool enough for Uncle. Can I have high five? Oh, thank you for the dirt. Can I have high five though? High five. No knocks?
That's.
You gonna go on the tractor with Daddy?
No.
No? You gonna play in the dirt?
Dirt.
Dirt. Bye-bye, Jed. Bye-bye. Okay, we have this excavator all maintenance up, but there is one thing that we wanted to address when we brought it into the shop, and that's this skid plate down here that looks mildly bent, Joey. I think that was a Preston. I don't think it was. I'm gonna guess a 3/4 inch wrench. I don't know why you brought the creeper. You were a little late. Looks like it sheared a bolt off. That's cool.
How heavy is it?
I don't know. This might fall on me and hurt tremendously. I suppose we should try to take it off and straighten it, huh? It looks like just 2 bolts broke off. Well, it kind of sticks up on the top side. So it'd be easier to do on the top side because it's easier to weld down versus up.
Is there room up in the top side to get it turned out?
Yeah, I got my whole entire head up here. Now I suppose the real question is, how are we gonna get this straightened out? I guess there's a giant excavator behind me. That'd probably work right there. Dad said he was going to go get a welder. Instead, he just went to go get Cameron. So I guess I gotta get the welder. We're gonna use the little one to straighten it, not the big one?
Sure.
The big one makes for better YouTube content. I guess this might work too. The big one would work better. How is we coming?
One done.
What do you mean one done? Cameron, that is not at all what I wanted.
Well,
You're supposed to fill the inside so we can turn the bolt out. You just welded it solid.
you should have been a little bit more clear on that one.
What did you think I was trying to do?
You wanted it welded on there so there's something for it to grab onto. As in like the old one that was there broke out, so you're putting a new one on to mount the bottom plate.
That is not... Cameron, now you gotta cut that off there.
Nice.
You put the bolt on there, and the nut on there, and you weld the inside, and then you turn the bolt out.
See, I was explaining that I'm putting nuts on to bolt this on. That's
No.
what I understood.
Dad!
What?
I should have welded it. You can about guess what happened.
You melted it.
No, he welded the nut on there instead of filling the inside.
Cameron.
Well, I was told I'm welding a nut on. I understood I'm welding a nut so you can bolt.
He welded the entire outside to the frame.
All the way around?
All the way around.
Just the one?
Yep.
Okay, now do the other
Try
one.
the other side once.
Do the other one, but only weld
Just
in
the center. We came up with a new technique to straightening out a piece of steel here. I hope this works. All right, Cameron, drive over it. Yeah, I don't think that did a dang thing.
Better.
Yeah,
Right?
that looks the exact same to me.
No, it looks better.
Well, let's see if we can hang it. Well, I can't tell because this bolt head is so smeared up, but I'm thinking that my bolts for that shield are not standard SAE, they are metric. And I don't have metric, so I gotta go to town because those will not screw up in there.
I'll weld the holes full while you're gone.
Okay.
I'll just weld the plate up there. Problem solved.
Hey, that would work. Well, I went to town, got my metric bolts. Now let's see once if I can get this thing mounted up here. There, it's still a little bent up, but at least it's on there. It'll work for me. Will it work for you, Joey?
Yes, it'll work. It's
Good
just a
deal.
cover.
I'm trying to get the last maintenance item over, but these still need, we're gonna change all the oil and all the hubs and the sprayer, bolt sprayers, and this thing needs a new fan belt, I believe. But the batteries are dead, per usual. Is he gonna try it or is he just gonna look at it? Think we can do this without making a mess?
Nope.
Me either.
Put the plugs on.
Synthetic 5-gallon can with a pumper. Oh, this bucket feels a little low. We're definitely gonna need some more. Definitely gonna need more. Filling. Along with changing all the oil in the hubs in this sprayer, belt for the fan up there, I think, we noticed is only halfway there. So that's getting replaced currently. You having fun, Cameron? Do you need me to do it?
No, it's off. Waiting for a belt.
Oh.
Kind of hurts up here.
Yeah, not the most comfy thing. Are you having fun though?
No, not really.
Here's what the old one looked like. I think it was definitely time to replace it. Don't know why it happened. I think they checked all the pulleys and they feel okay, right?
Yeah, they feel okay, but it's not weathered though.
I think I remember replacing this belt like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and it's not weathered.
It was a lot of fun. Well, then you're good to go. Floaty belt. I'm just gonna send it. Dad, just don't look at it like that. Quit looking for stuff that's wrong and then you don't have to pay to fix it.
Yeah, and then it breaks out in the field.
No. Yeah, you know how I was saying we should just send it? I don't think we're gonna be able to. Dad ran it for like 30 seconds in the shop here and it already jumped the sprocket up top there, so that kind of explains why it was doing what it was doing. And if you look at this pulley here, the bottom looks like it's out, thinking that's the issue, we think. So I think our tensioner right there is no bueno, no good. We need to buy a new one. Hopefully that fixes it. That looks easy to replace though. That's good. So what we're doing right now is weighing the two 8Rs here, trying to figure out what air pressure we can drop our tires down and being safe without ruining our tire. Because we're trying to get more traction out of it. So that way we can pull this planter better and not have to use the 9RX like we did last year. Because we originally bought this 8R tractor, this 8R 370 to pull this planter, and it never has really pulled it yet. So the guys just left. As I was saying, they came and basically weighed these tractors, the front and the back, and was determining how low we can lower our air pressure in it safely without ruining the tires based on the weight that's on the tractor. Like this one has suitcase weights on the front and this one does not, and this one has heavier weights on the front and that one does not. And then also figuring like the implement hooked up to it, aka the corn planter, how low we can really go with these to up our traction, to optimize our traction, because this tractor just wasn't quite doing it. And it turns out we have about 27 to 28 PSI currently sitting in these tires. Turns out in field, we could drop this down to 6 PSI if we want. I believe same with this one. That's what these tires are rated for. He said we could comfortably drop them down to 12 to 16 down the road. So from 28 to that, I think we would definitely gain quite a bit of traction, lowering our tire pressure and reduce compaction. Quite a bit as well, which is awesome. Maybe this tractor will pull it a lot better now. We're also thinking about putting duals in the back of it, or not duals, triples, adding another tire to the back. And if only this number was like a 470 or something, that'd be cool. Or an 8RX. Just draw an X right there. And I just have tracks here. We wouldn't have to worry about this tire pressure thing, right? Okay, I got my new part here. Now I gotta get up there and get it installed. You want to do it for me, Joey?
I figured you'd make me do it.
There, that looks a lot better and actually straight and true. I don't think we're going to blow any more belts now. Well, it started. See what blows up there. I think it'll work like it's supposed to now, though. I got to finish draining these hubs that we were working on yesterday.